Yo, what's up, cats? Clevertricks here with the Black Ops 3 beta, and before I get into my first knifing class setup for Black Ops 3, I just want to remind you guys that we are deep into round number 2 of the Knifing Battle Championship, so go check out all the rounds that have taken place. There have been 3 rounds. I'll leave some links in the description to BSB Infamous taking on Payne's Blades for the latest battle. And now, let's get into the knifing class. Now, when it comes to putting together your knifing class, the first thing that every player is confronted with first is choosing your specialist. So I chose the Prophet, and his specialty is glitch, or it's one of his specialties or one of his abilities. So that's what I went with for my knifing class. Now, glitch allows you to basically rewind time and appear in another moment in time previous to the situation you're currently in. Gets you out of lots of situations, and I like that because it saves my life sometimes. Now, here is my class setup. You don't get the knife, the combat knife, until level 10, so you won't have a knife until that time. So here's what a class will look like when you do that. So I have my knife set up under my secondary, and I have 2 concussion grenades set up. I have that because I don't have wildcard number 3 yet. Personally, I don't use concussions, but I have them there just because I don't have the 3rd wildcard at this point in time. Now, when we get into the perk setup, I have the wildcard greed under the perk slot 1, and for the first perk I have Afterburner, which gives my thrusters quicker recharge. So for those knee slides and for those double jumps, that's what's going to keep your thrusters charged so that you can use them more often and thus give you more mobility. Now, I also have Overclock, and what that does is gives me my specialist ability more often. Now, I do that so that I can have the ability to glitch more times than not, so that I can save my life more times within a game when situations get hairy and I need to get out instantly. In the second perk slot area, I have Tracker. Now, what that does is it puts a digital footprint behind the enemy, and this is really good to see footprints of the enemy because in close quarters you'll be able to track where they're headed. I also have Hardwired on, which does a whole litany of things here. I just think that this is the only other thing I can choose right now at level 10 in this perk slot, so I took Hardwired. It seems like those things can be helpful at times. Blast Suppressor takes your thrusters off the minimap, so anytime that you can not be on the minimap is always good because you don't want to give away your positions when you're on the minimap. Now, I just reached level 13, so I do have wild card number 3 for perk slot 3, so I'm going to choose a 6th perk and activate the perk 3 greed here, take off my concussion grenades, and I'm going to put on awareness. And what that does is it allows you to hear the enemy footsteps and movements easier, and being more aware of your surroundings is obviously very helpful when you're knifing. Now, this is obviously an incomplete class because this is only what I can put together at level 10 and now level 13, but what you have here under the other perk choices, if you wanted, is Sixth Sense and Blind Eye. Some other perks under the perk 2 slot don't really look very good to me, like Fast Hands and Anti-Up. Fast Hands doesn't even throw equipment faster, so when it comes to the combat axe, I'm not sure if there's only going to be a one set motion, one set speed for throwing that. But other than that, that is my class, and that's what I'm running right now. I can't wait until I get the combat axes, and of course my class will probably look a little different by then. So I hope you enjoyed this video. More Black Ops 3 beta to come in the next few days. Alright, check back later and keep those knives sharp. Peace.